Hey, what's up, group? Tony Davis here, reporting. Well, I'm not going to say live. It's live to me in a sense because I'm actually recording now, but I'm not going live. It's 11:10 p.m. and it is September 29th, Tuesday, 2020. Now, what I all want you to know that do not like dissect this message or what I'm saying as a way to trample over your religions and beliefs. But what I want y'all to understand is that it's actual science to prove our assaults. It's actual science and technology and devices we could use out here to prove that we're being exposed to amounts of radiation and radio frequencies. It's devices. It's actually science combating science, if you understand what I'm saying. So when we get caught up in religions like and aliens and things of that nature and demons, like being the sole perpetrators of our targeting, like we have to understand that the world is not ready to believe in those things. I'm not saying I don't believe in you guys. I do believe that there are angels and demons and that certain people are like exposed to these demons and angels. But what I'm saying though, in order for the world, being that they are already programmed, fraud wise is the ones who don't believe us in our stories when we try to talk to them about them and open up about what we're going through. We have to understand that these people are not awoken yet. So we have to find a way to make the conversation relatable to them. So when we get off and start talking about angels, demons, and aliens, for our wise is our targeting, it takes the drive and the fight away from us, and it makes it only easier for the masses who still program to actually believe that we are crazy without a doubt. So what I'm saying is, let's target the actual vessels of these entities. So we have to become tech savvy. We have to stop talking about the demons, stop talking about the aliens. I'm not saying that they do not exist. I'm not saying that these people are not actually possessed by actual demons. But the world and the masses cannot relate to that. What we are susceptible to and what we're woken, so we see these things. But when we throw this religion in the mix, far wise as angels and demons, and we throw this sci-fi in the mix, far wise as aliens, technology, whether it being actual extraterrestrials and stuff of that nature, we have to understand that the world is not woken like us. We have to wake them up step at a time. We have to learn how to like combat, how can I say this? Combat the ways that they use to deem us crazy, because we all know that everybody in the world don't accept alien talk. Everybody in the world don't accept demon talk, angels talk. That's just the way the world operates. So what we need to do is actually gather scientific proof, like physical evidence of what's going on. And truth be told, I do not like me when it comes to me recording evidence of what I'm going through. I don't record personally street theater. I don't record the car coordinations and stuff like that. I don't record those things because I understand that if I record a car passing by or a person with a red shirt on, that I understand that makes me look crazy. And so what? I got it's like, so the people who see your video could be like, so what? I got on a red shirt too. Do that mean that I'm gangstalking you as well because they wore the color red? Like, we give them ways to disinformation people and to like determine what we're saying is actual facts or either fiction. We give them those ways, and we give them the ability and the power to determine if we're crazy, because what they do is use this against us. And we understand to the naked eye how hard it is to comprehend what we go to on a day-to-day basis as being a targeted individual or empowered individual. So if we go out and film people doing this and certain cars doing that, then the rest of the world is not going to comprehend really unless they're in our shoes. So what we need to do is those apps that I've been sharing with people, let's scratch out the targeted individual app. But the apps like Rambo, the apps like the Bluetooth locator and stuff like that, devices such as EMF bleeps and to detect the growth in the electromagnetic field that's around you, things that detect radiation. We have to present our facts to the world instead of talking about heaven and hell, angels and demons, bro. I'm not telling y'all to suppress y'all religion. I'm not telling y'all to suppress y'all beliefs. But we have to understand that this game that we're playing and we're in is a sophisticated system put in place by some of the most brilliant minds. So until we understand that and stop talking about the demons for the greater good, what we go through, and stop talking about the aliens, it's gonna make us seem crazy because we have to scoop down to their level in a sense. We have to play the game with them. We really do. And this is what I understand. I understand, like, if I record someone doing street theater, whether they're walking by doing weird gestures, spitting on the ground, or moving their hair, or stroking their hair, or scratching their head on the side that I'm standing on. That's gonna make us look crazy unless we know a way to, like, if we could predict what this person is gonna do, okay, I understand that. Because people do understand that we're either crazy or we're psychic. If I see a perp and I know that he's going to do these weird hand gestures, rub his head, you have to understand the code that they abide by is they only do these things. Like if I scratch my head and I'm using my left hand to scratch the left side of my head, then that means that the targeted individual is on the left side. So if you don't know how to deliver these things to the masses, then it's going to make us seem crazy. We have to develop a certain sense of pride to be able to set our religions and our beliefs in extraterrestrials, angels, and demons to the side so we can get our message across. These people are professionals at disinformation. Like, they are professionals, and they've been doing this as long as any one of us has been around. Like, they have been doing this for years, for decades, for half a centuries. So we have to learn how to adapt and reverse the tables on these people. If we go out here talking about spooks, ghosts, and demons, that's the less likely people are gonna believe us. And that's just my take on the things. We gotta attack this thing on the physical realm and stop speaking about the spiritual, stop speaking about extraterrestrials, stop speaking about angels and devils, and that's just to get our point across. If we attack the facts, the science behind it, by the equipment to back up our claims on what's being used against us, whether it's radio frequency detectors, EMF detectors, and like air pollution devices and whatnot, or what have you, then the world is not going to accept it. We have to provide facts in court of law. Like, the court of law is not going to take statements on, yeah, they're possessed by demons or they're using extraterrestrial technology and blah, blah, blah. And if you guys do not understand that, we're going to stay losing the battle. I promise you that. I want you all to be safe, be vigilant, and be very creative and smart about how you approach this. Like recording cars with the one hand light and the high beams and the brightening. The whole world is doing that, and people are not going to see the connection. We're losing focus when we focus on things like that. So I ask you all to just understand and listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't document the one headlights. I'm not saying don't speak about angels and demons, but when we're presenting our facts and our evidence to people who is not awoken to the atrocities that we endure on a day-to-day basis as targeted individuals, they're never gonna comprehend it. We have to speak their language. That's what we have to do. And that's what I encourage you all to do. Start actually building real evidence, real physical evidence. Like, stop speaking about the angels and the demons, that they're possessed by this, that, and the third, because that's not helping the cause. And I look at a lot of you who do that as a part of the problem and a part why we do not grow and get the help that we need as targeted individuals. And we would never. Now, if someone refused these ideas and suggestions, then you are a part of the problem. And I can't have that type of thinking in the group. I can't, because it defeats the purpose. Because I understand, and I'm smart enough to understand, that the world is not ready for what we know. So we have to speak to them in a language that they understand. Those are the facts. I'm a real targeted individual, and I was subjected to doing the same thing. I never been the one who recorded street theater or that type of things like that, because I understand that to the people who still sleep and programmed by the Matrix, that to them it seemed like regular people just doing regular things. So we have to hit them with the science. We have to hit them with the facts, people. We have to, for the sake of the targeted individual community, for the sake of the ones of us who really endure torture and pain 24/7, we have to learn how to separate the two, our religions from what the world really accepts, because everybody is not Christian, everybody is not Catholic, everybody is not Muslim and praise Allah, everybody is not Jewish, everybody is not Buddha. So when we throw religion in it, there's always going to be a way to, like, refute it. If you understand what I'm saying, people. I love you all, and I hope you all be vigilant and be smart and calculated with your decisions, because we can't present in the court of law that these people are possessed by demons, or these people are possessed by that, or they're using extraterrestrial technology. We have to play their game. We have to learn to adapt. We have to learn how to get our point across, people. We have to.